more than 10 years ago now. He is the coach of the Kansas City Chiefs, me as the morning show host at 610 Sports there. And I would arrive at his press conferences and ask him questions, and sometimes we would be able to spar in those press conferences. And once upon a time, I asked him a question, and he said, well, what's your name, son? And I said, D.A. And he goes, what's your real name, son? And I said, well, it's Damon. And he goes, you see, that's a nice name. And he and I had some really good sparring moments, and I am glad to have him back on the show because I have not had him back on the show since. He is now, of course, the head coach of the Arizona State Sun Devils, coming off a Las Vegas Bowl season last year where they were second in the Pac-12 South and finished with a 7-6 record. Herm Edwards is our guest. Herm, good morning.
Good morning to you, my friend. You've come a long way now. You're in New York City, boy. You're big. You're big time.
I don't know about that, but I will say this, that after we had some of those fun incidents, which I think both you and I had fun with, sure. I saw you outside of the Fog Allen Fieldhouse for a Kansas game, and my dad was with me, and I said, Dad, you want to go meet Herm Edwards? And he was like, of course. His eyes lit up. Oh, my goodness, I get to meet Herm Edwards. And I introduced him to you, and you couldn't have been nicer, and he was just all about meeting you, and I was so grateful. And you said a classic line. You said, I told him Damon was a nice name. And my dad just started dying laughing. So I'll never forget how well you treated him.
Well, I just think it doesn't cost a lot to be nice, does it? And I think if you do that, you open the doors of conversation. And I learned that from my parents, you know, and why wouldn't you do that? I mean, that's what life's about. You know, everything we've learned, we've actually learned from somebody else. And a lot of the things we've learned have been through conversations with people. So that's always got to keep those doors open.
Well, why weren't you nice to me when you threatened to kick my ass on the practice field one day when I was out covering the team, and you said, D, I want to talk to you in the middle of this practice field, and then you scolded me.
Well, I can't even remember why. It was probably something that was done that was kind of a little bit on the side of, no, you shouldn't be doing that, you know, in practice. But I don't know. I can't remember anymore. But it was one of those deals where I think it was more of, you know, trying to get your attention. Probably I can't remember what the incident was, to be quite honest. But hopefully you didn't take it serious.
No.
That's never the intention.